What's going on, my lovely people? This is Xavier Alexander here, your fashion business insider. So today I'm excited about this video because I'm just talking about business in this one. So no, I'm not catering this directly to anybody who works in fashion. This is for all business owners. This video, I want to talk to everybody who's thinking about starting a business in 2021. But even if you are not even thinking about starting a business in 2021, but you already have a business and you probably want to restructure and things like that, or you're about to launch new products. So these steps will definitely help you. So if this seems like something you would like, don't hesitate to subscribe, don't hesitate to like it, and definitely don't hesitate to share it, because somebody out here may need these pointers, okay? We all need a little help. Ain't nothing wrong with a little help. Ain't nothing wrong with a little help. Also, if I have any fashion people who also come across my videos or anything, I do have another channel called The Zay Way, which is right here, that I actually talk about everything fashion. I do hauls, all of that, sewing, design, everything. So if that seems like something you like, go follow my other channel. I will link it down below. My point number one, people, is what are you going to offer? What products or services are you offering? Let's think about that. Let's think about it. So even if you don't know what products and services you're going to offer, I always tell people, and I have people that come to me at times and be like, I want to start a business, but I don't know what I want to, I don't know what I can do, what I can offer. And I always tell people, go within. Look at your passions. Think about what you like. Think about all of that. Make that your product. Make that your service. Because services can be ebooks, services can be speeches, services can be people talking. That's a service. We all know what products are. So it's just like knowing what products and what services you want, that you want to launch with. That's going to help you know exactly who you need to launch that to. Point number two, test your audience. This is one critical and crucial thing that I feel like all business owners need to do, especially when you are thinking about relaunching. Anytime I have a new idea, guys, I always test it on my social media. I always test it on my followers, because at the end of the day, they are my audience. They are my customers. They are the people who follow me for my advice, for my fashion advice, for my business advice. Most likely, your audience will be your first customers. Point number three, research your ideas. Any ideas that you may have, research it first, because you want to make sure that you're not doing an idea that somebody's already done. Two, you want to make sure it's not being over exaggerated. Three, you can go and have product and stuff ready and all their things, but if it ain't something that your customer don't want, it's gonna sit. It's gonna sit and it's gonna collect dust. And so it's either going to sit in your home or it's going to sit in a manufacturing company. Now, some manufacturing companies, guys, charge a storage fee. Now, those storage fees do vary, and they can vary to a very high number. You want to make sure that people want this. They need this. That's the thing why I say point number three, research. Because that's going to help you know that you're not just launching something that no one needs. Because if you're launching something that no one needs, then you're never going to sell. And that's the key of business, to sell, to make a profit, to make sure that you're giving products and services to someone. And it's something that's fulfilling them. It's something that's solving a issue, solving a problem, helping them get through a day. So researching it to make sure that it's something that actually can do those things. Number four, what is your budget? Do you have a budget? You need to have a budget, because how are you planning on paying for marketing? How are you planning on paying for production? So within your budget, that's where your marketing, that's where your production, that's where your manufacturing, that's where anything that you need to buy to make sure that this product or this services can get off the ground. That's where your budget comes in at, because at least because when you have that budget is going to let you know how much you can market. If I need to hire a graphic designer, can I afford to hire one? If I need to hire a designer, can I afford to hire one? If I need to hire a website designer, can I afford to have one? So that budget is going to tell you all the things that you can do pertaining to launching their product. So having a budget, people, is very important also. Last point. So we done got point number one, together, which is what products and services you're going to offer. Point number 2 is testing it on your audience to make sure that this is something that people need. Point number 3, you research your idea. And now with you researching that idea, it gave you a better understanding. This is something people need. This is something people are asking for. This is something that I feel like that is new, that nobody is doing. The thing about it is that if I can get this same product and services from somebody else, why should I buy it from you? That's what people are going to ask. So researching is very important. And point number 4, you need to have a budget. You cannot go into any business without a budget. It's not realistic. You're not possible. If you can, I live. But most of us can't do everything. I cannot do everything. Everything I'm not good at. So at the end of the day, I hire out people to make sure that those jobs can get done. Now, all of those points lead into my point number 5, preparation. This is the biggest part of launching a new business, but also any type of products or services. Because preparation, this is the time when you're getting all your marketing together. You're getting any type of hiccups pertaining to websites, pertaining to links, pertaining to anything that can be a hiccup that can prevent your customer from buying your products or services, or going to your website, or going to whatever call to action you have for them on that product. You're making sure all of that is done. You're making sure all of those hiccups are already taken care of before you launch. You reaching out to all your manufacturing companies to make sure, hey, are my pens, are my paper, are my notebooks, are my clothing, is it ready to ship? So when you're reaching out to your manufacturing company and all that, you want to make sure that at the end of the day, everything is ready to ship. So when these orders and stuff is going in, they coming in and they just, for your products and services, you need to make sure that that manufacturing company is ready, that they have everything prepared. So when it's time to ship your orders, they have all your packaging, all your boxes, all your paper, anything that needs to go into your packaging pertaining to shipping out your merchandise, they already have it. But then my point number 5, all of that is being done. You're making sure that all loose ends are tied. Because when you launch, you want to make sure that launch is flawless. You want to make sure that launch is professional. You want to make sure that that launch is you. And when I say you know how you want people to perceive your brand. That's when you're making sure that doing those preparations is that when you launch, how you want your brand or how you want everything to be seen is seen the exact way how you envision it. As those are my 5 points on actually starting a business in 2021. If this is something that you seem like you like, once again, subscribe, share, and also hit that bell notification, because I will be putting out videos every single week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you for any new people who came across this video. If I have any new subscribers, thank you. My saying is always, for us to be able to bless the world, we have to be a blessing within ourselves. So guys, let's continue to bless the world and continuing to be a blessing ourselves. You guys have a blessed one and have a nice week.